The timing was unusual, the tone even more telling. US President Donald Trump's late-night phone call to Prime Minister Narendra Modi on his 75th birthday may have been wrapped in the garb of greetings, but make no mistake, it was much more than that. This was no ordinary courtesy call. This was Washington reaching out. After months of strain, tariffs, trade deadlocks, and sharp words over Russia, Trump dialed Delhi. Why? Because India today is no longer the silent listener in the room. It is the voice that cannot be ignored. For months, the United States bristled at India's oil deals with Moscow, at Delhi's refusal to rubber stamp Washington's foreign policy, at the stiff 50% tariff that India held its ground on. But India did not blink. Instead, New Delhi turned challenge into opportunity. Rather than brood over broken trade talks, India found new partners across Asia, Africa, Latin America. The Atmanirbharta mantra was not just a slogan, it became a strategy. Build local, buy local, sell local. That was Prime Minister Modi's message, reinforced again just a day after those India-US talks. Now, when Donald Trump picks up the phone, analysts ask, what changed? Is this a thaw after the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meet where India reached out to China and Russia? Is this Washington realizing it overplayed its hand? Or is it, perhaps, sheer worry that India's self-reliance is rebalancing global trade? The choreography of this call was revealing. Modi's message went out on social media a good 37 minutes before Trump's. In diplomacy, optics are substance. Trump, the master of the first move advantage, was beaten at his own game. He called Modi by his first name, something he reveres only for Putin and Netanyahu, perhaps to reassert familiarity. But Modi chose restraint, using President Trump and nothing more, not even friend. The power equation was clear. Delhi was setting the pace, Washington was playing catch-up. On Ukraine too, the signals were unmistakable. Prime Minister Modi expressed support for Trump's peace efforts, but without a single binding commitment. India continues to buy discounted Russian oil because national interest comes first. And it is this clarity, this unapologetic pursuit of sovereignty that has become India's calling card. Trade talks too are inching forward. Washington wants access to Indian dairy and agriculture markets, but Prime Minister Modi has drawn his Lakshman Rekha. No compromise on the livelihood of Indian farmers, fishermen, herders, and the rest. Protecting India's grassroots economy is non-negotiable, especially with crucial elections also ahead. So, where does that leave India-US ties? The phone call suggests a reset, but this is not the old playbook where Washington dictated and Delhi obliged. This is a partnership now defined by parity, a partnership in which India has alternatives, leverage, and above all, confidence. Remember, it was not too long ago that Trump dismissed the Indian economy as dead. Today, it is the fourth largest in the world and the fastest growing major economy. Today, it is India that is setting the terms of engagement. So, Trump's call is less about diplomacy and more about reality. The reality that a self-reliant India is shaping global trade, recalibrating alliances, and making even superpowers pick up the phone. For India, the message is simple and strong. Atmanirbharta is not isolation, it is assertion. And in this new world order, it is Advantage India.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.